Hello again. I had to take time out here and do another one of these game videos. This one is, once again, it's not from the last couple of days. This is from last week.
I have the orb.
I hate to leave one of these unposted. I'd like there's probably a few more I'd like to post if I can get off my butt and stop being lazy and do it. Yeah, this is Floodgate again. I could have posted another downtown match, but I didn't want to repeat a map over and over, and there's not that many. I'll probably post that one next anyway. Okay. I haven't been doing anything this week.
Attack the Floodgate node.
I'm just getting screwed every which way. I'm just having a terrible time getting screwed on overtime at work. Not only am I getting worked all this overtime, they're not really paying me what they're supposed to either, so that's an ongoing issue, I guess. Ah, well.
Red core is vulnerable.
And had to go up and get one of my cars up there inspected, and
Red core is
came to find out it's got a bad ball joint, so I got to get that replaced on the driver's side. And that's what happens. If you're gonna drive old cars, you know. So there's that mine right there. And,
attack the Floodgate node.
I was gonna grab that orb away from him, but I guess he was quick enough to pick it up. Don't want to lose this vehicle, so at least that time I was careful not to drive it into the end mine. Let's see if I can volunteer to do a tow here. So yeah, ball joint on this car. If you let there's a red orb outbound there on the right hand side. I don't know if it looks like we'll get this maybe. Oh, not quite, but we're gonna recover. Yeah, ball joints on this particular old car about $350 to get it fixed to let the mechanic do it. I'm lucky my brother's gonna take a shot at it. I don't think he can do it. I mean, I've tried doing it.
Red core is secure.
And the difficulty on this car is that the ball joint is pressed into the control arm. Well, there was a lucky shot. And you actually have to get under there and undo a big ass bolt to get it off of there. There's no leverage, you know. Even if you use a big old breaker bar, there's no way to get the leverage to get that nut off there. I couldn't do it. I had to take it to a garage last time I had something like that done. But he says he can do it. Let's see how that works out. That's what I get for driving old cars.
Defend the center node.
I probably ought to just break down and buy a new car, but there's really nothing new that I want to buy. And by new, of course, I mean 2 or 3 years old. Because there's no way in hell I'm spending $15,000 or $20,000 on a brand new car. It's just not happening. No, sir. Wait a few years. Wait for somebody else to use them for a little while. Buy them a little cheaper.
Attack the prime node.
This is one more thing to worry about.
Blue core is vulnerable.
Still listening to all these old Robert Heinlein books. I've made my way through to The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, which is an old Bob Heinlein book that I never actually read before. I haven't read all his books, and that's one of them. That's pretty good.
Man the Nightshade.
I thought it was interesting because of all the current hoopla over AI. Well, it definitely includes an AI character, but he's not the evil kind of AI character that's going to destroy the world. Which is the one that tends to show up in movies nowadays. Back in the old days when they used to write science fiction about AI, the AIs didn't necessarily tend to be these race-destroying monsters. They'd be actually, really nice folks. They'd be more likely to be on the side of the hero, you know.
Enemy orb carrier down.
There were a couple of machines like that. They had who was that guy? What's the name of that writer? He did all those Star Trek adaptations. Long time ago. David Gerald he was. He had a bunch of weird books of his own. He wrote an AI story when Harley was one. I don't think I read the whole thing, but he wasn't my favorite writer. But he wrote one. It was probably better than I give him credit for. I just never read it. There's an old short story called A Logic Named Joe, which is about an AI, which is an interesting story. That's from like the 40s. That's how long these things will get written for. AI is not a new idea. And I don't know. I'd probably, if someone walked up and said, you know, we're no closer to AI than we were back in the 40s, I don't know how much I'd disagree with them about that. Because frankly, I think all this furor over AI is a lot of crap. Because I don't really think we're anywhere near making one. At least not the kind of Hollywood AI that people talk about. You know, it's just not happening. In fact, I kind of doubt anyone will ever build the kind of Hollywood AI that people talk about, you know, where the thing talks to you, and you can't tell it's not a human being, and all this other stupid crap.
Attack the floodgate node.
I mean, I can't think of any good reason why anybody would build something like that anyway. That's not really why you'd want to build a smart computer. The reason to build a smart computer is the same reason you'd want a good calculator. Use it to solve problems.
Man the nightshade.
You know? You're not gonna. You know, you don't need it to have, you know, nifty conversations with you. You don't need it to fool you into thinking it's a human being. You don't need it for any of that crap. You just need it to help you solve difficult problems. You know, like, you know, what's the best logistical way to organize my fleet of railroad boxcars? You know, so I'm spending the least amount on fuel and getting all my freight delivered. That kind of thing. You don't care about all this other crap. You know, you wouldn't worry about what kind of a conversationalist it was, and, you know, and you sure as hell wouldn't bother to build it into a humanoid robot body that looked like a sexy naked woman. Like they did in that movie I watched. What was that, Ex Machina? That's a real great movie. I mean, I saw it got really good reviews, so I had to watch, and it is a really good movie, but it's full of crap. All these movies are full of crap when it comes to AI. In one sense or another, I don't hold that against it. You know, it's still a great movie. I don't expect it to be accurate about all these different things, and I can, you know, but you know, people confuse AI and robotics, and they're completely different things. You know, and they just put it into a sexy naked woman so they could have a sexy naked woman on the screen, basically. Draws in the eyeballs. Got nothing to do with AI. Oh, I don't think I can make this. Oh, I did make that. Okay.
Grab the Redeemer.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed that the sexy naked woman robot finally double-crossed the supposed hero at the end, but I thought that was pretty funny. That's what you run into. So yeah, I've probably got a few more Bob Heinlein books to go through, and then I guess I'll have to find something else to keep my eye. Oh, let me see. I got to stop this guy. I've got a sniper up on the left that might prevent me. Well, I should be able to get him down at least here. Yeah, and prevent our prime from getting capped. That should do it. The sniper got me anyway. I have to rush back to that same point though, because, you know, sure as hell somebody on red's gonna rush up there and recover that orb. Yep, they tend to do that. This should be an easy kill, really. I mean, as long as I don't let myself too close to him. But he got in a shot with that cannon. Fortunately, somebody else stopped him.
Attack the flood.
Oh. I'll have to look up some more books. I'll have to look up some more books from the same source where I got these from. Oh, they pushed us back to our prime. We don't want that, do we? No. No. I'm trying to get in a lucky lob shot with the flag cannon, but I think he's already down.
Attack the floodgate node.
And just keeping the flat cannons coming so nobody can pick up that orb on that side, but you know that's not going to happen.
I've
Okay.
got the orb.
Yeah, I have to say that the one thing I liked about that Ex-Machina movie was that I didn't know how it was gonna go from the beginning. You know, a lot of these movies, they come through here and they play them. And one thing I hate about them is that it's all completely obvious everything that's going to happen from beginning to end. You know. And I'm happy to admit that I did not see the exact ending coming on that one. I figured he was going to run off and have a happy ending with his sexy naked woman robot, but it didn't work out that way, did it? No, she was playing him for a fool. Yep, all along. Well,
attack the enemy prime node.
Well, I should say assume that. I haven't actually gotten around to I haven't actually gotten around to watching the whole thing yet. I've watched most of it. But I've already been reading enough articles about this thing to where I know how it ends now. But it really wasn't what I was expecting. Oh well. Now I guess I'll have to go watch the Mad Max movie because some stupid reviewer got on and said it's the best movie of the year, which is really something I never thought I'd hear about a Mad Max movie.
Man the Nightshade.
Not exactly the most, not exactly the kind of science fiction I consider, like an instant classic or anything like that. I saw some article about the Mad Max movie where somebody says, there's a lot of fashion and style in the costumes in the movie. I'm like, oh really? Tell me about it. Oh god, what is this? Fashion and style in a Mad Max movie? Well, I never.
I've got the orb.
What next? Yeah, what can I say,
Man the Nightshade.
You think you have what it takes?
Oh, yeah, it's all the same to me. I just as soon watch YouTube and watch the physics lectures and the guy that demonstrates all the rare guns and shit. Those are just good. I might get a good headshot here if I keep it up. We had a character named Orion show up in here that was just headshotting all over the damn place, and I'm suspecting he was probably in Septos or I might say one of these other elite sniper people. Many of whom do occasionally come in here and adopt fake names. Just I don't know why. I think maybe Inceptos does it because he gets tired, because he constantly gets talk banned and shit for basically for being annoying, He's really good at man-to-man playing, but he spends far too much time complaining.
Man the Nightshade.
Oh, yeah, this guy's got the nuke, and I can see that. Oh, that was wholesome. Somebody must have winged him and I finished him off. Well, just checking to see if he dropped that nuke, but he didn't. Alright.
Man the Nightshade.
I've got the orb.
Yeah, but it's been slow.
Attack the floodgate node.
Haven't heard anything new about the Saber engine from Reaction Engines, which kind of leaves me depressed because that's basically what I'm living for at this point. Is I just want to see Reaction Engines fly a single stage to orbit. Well, then I can die. Yeah, pretty much.
Your core is heavily damaged.
That'll be the day.
Is critical. Your core flooding.
Can't wait to see that shit.
Are you even trying?
I don't think this one's going into overtime. We've got most of the map back. We are behind for the moment, but I think this is as far behind as we're going to get on this map.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Yeah, I don't know. Life is hell, man. I'm getting... well, I think the overtime's easing up a little bit, but it hasn't gone completely away, and like I said, they are screwing me on the overtime rates. So.
I have the orb.
That's one of those things, you can complain about it, but it's really not going to do you any good, because unless they're screwing a whole lot of people and and just screw them for a really huge amount of money, you know, you're not going to get any help with that. You got to go to a damn lawyer or something like that. The lawyer's going to look at you and say, well,
Attack the enemy core.
gosh, you
5
know,
minutes.
a few
remaining.
$1,000s. Why?
Attack
I can't
the
even
enemy
stir
core.
my ass from behind this desk for that
Red
amount.
core is heavily damaged. Red core
Yeah,
is critical.
that's the way
Red
it works.
core flooding. Red core is secure.
Suppose I'll end up doing
Defend the
something like that,
floodgate
then.
node.
Yeah. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna make this.
Attack the enemy
Yeah, I didn't
prime
figure
node.
out that rarely works out. If you got a match on here where where anybody knows what they're doing, it's really almost impossible to cap on foot. You pretty much do
Attack
have to
the
have
enemy
a
prime node.
I've got the
you
ore.
have to have a tow, unless by luck everyone else on the other team has decided to go insane and leave their prime uncovered or something. In which case you just walk in there. But if they know what they're doing, that's not what I'm doing. Oh.
Attack the center
Oh
node.
god, we just lost the center again. The score's completely even. No, we're about to get 20 points in that flood though, I think.
Grab your orb. Red core is critical.
I have the ore.
Red core flooding.
Okay.
Attack the
Yeah, I'll
floodgate
probably just
node.
finish this up and probably go back to watching this guy with his videos about obsolete weapons or something. Okay. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, no. Gotta get the guy with the orb out. It ain't happening. Got too much support there. See, that's the trouble. I'm not that good at aiming this. You know, you can. Some people can walk in there by themselves with the orb
Attack the floodgate
and, you
node.
know, one shot, take out the guy that's covering the node, and just take it back. You know, I'm not one of those people. I'll dance around and do my best and hope I get a lucky shot. But it's
Man the nightshade.
being desperate is usually doing things like that out of desperation. Usually not a real good idea. But it doesn't matter. We're going to overwhelm them at this point anyway. I'm going to have to go. Oh god. I should probably just go around now. Get hit again. Damn it. That was with the impact hammer of all things. I really should have got that. Oh well. We got our 20 points. We're well ahead. Closing in on it. Well, we really lost the center there, so yeah,
Defend the floodgate node.
failed to get the suicide, so we may lose that center yet.
2
No,
minutes
it's
remain.
no, it timed out. No, we're good. Orb's on its way around to the other prime.
Attack
Try
the
that.
enemy prime node.
No, I'm not going to try to hold on to that center. It's on the flood. It's got like 55 seconds to go on. I'm going after the prime. Our orb just got shot down,
Damn,
and there's nobody here but me, so this ain't going somewhere. About all I can do here is keep these people busy. Don't even really want to kill
Attack the
them,
floodgate node.
because if you kill them, they just respawn somewhere else where they might be more used to their team. I didn't last long in any case. Somebody got after me with a Stinger secondary fire, which I think is a really good choice for that particular spot. Stinger secondary to defend the primes from people coming in from that direction. I think it works really well there because they've got kind of a
1 minute
limited.
remains.
They have to come in from kind of, I saw that arrow coming in. Managed to dump out before, but unfortunately now I gotta make my way up on quick back here, and it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna stupidly get out the sniper rifle and quickly regret it and switch to the flat cannon, but too late. If I'd went straight to the flat cannon and the rocket barrel, I might have got him, but this is gonna do it.
Red core destroyed.
Okay. I'll try and get another one of these out here in the next couple of days. Happy to.